Lord Germaine arrived back in the Land of Taroc along with the messenger owl with intel from other lands. But before he had returned, the Emperor and Empress had already decided to come together with the other soul families to meet about the darkness that caused subtle changes in each town's environment. What Lord Germaine and the messenger owl had to say was devastating, to say the least. Each soul family were plotting to destroy the other soul families, working with them up close, learning the ins and outs of each land to overthrow them, to prove that their soul family was the best and stroke their egos at the same time. Soul Family 6 was not about to let that happen. Aries and Sag travel by chariot to meet in the middle in another land. And of course, Lady Ashley was going to make her presence known by sending a messenger owl to watch and she see through the eyes of the owl, while Lord Germaine traveled with them. Someone had to stay in the Land of Taroc to protect the land from invaders, and no one could really do that better than Lady Ashley. She had eyes everywhere. Once everyone arrived in the middle, they rested a day and met the next morning to talk about a strategy to protect each land from dark force invasions. Aries and Sag seemed to be the most concerned about the darkness that was plaguing their land, but most other families were there to see how they could work together with each soul family to gain financial wealth in each land. Aries replied,
"Each land is doing very well financially, so why would we need to combine everything now, when the biggest issues are the fighting and the arguments that have increased over all the lands that seem to be unsettling?"
In other soul families' eyes, those fights meant nothing. Greed was starting to consume them, and at this point, the meeting was over for Aries and Sag.
"We are on our own in how we can protect our land from chaos."
But our neighboring lands were starting to have great influence over Soul Family 6 and their land. Arguments and fights began to grow stronger and stronger in all the lands, causing action to be made right away. Lady Ashley made it a point to find the source of the problem. These dark forces weren't coming from out of nowhere, and she felt that intuitively. Before making the Land of Taroc their home, Lady Ashley thought back to the time when they were about to move there very vaguely. She remembers our...
Stay tuned for more scenes from Soul Family 6, the epic series.